When I talk to people about racial healing and reconciliation, every now and then I get this question: what about black on black crimes? And in an effort to explain to people why we cannot use that as an excuse to not have the conversation of racially motivated killings, I've recently been using an illustration. And it goes like this. Imagine you're a parent of two children, and over the weekend, your kids at home, they fight as siblings do, and they fight over toys and do stuff that kids do at home. And then they go to school. Then from Monday to Friday, they come back and tell you, Mom, we've been bullied at school every single day. We're bullied at the playground. We're bullied in the classroom. We're bullied in the cafeteria. And then when they tell you that as a parent, you go to the principal and you say, Principal, can we have a conversation? Because my kids are being bullied and we need to make sure we stop the bullying of my children at your school. And the principal say to you, well, I'm sorry, we cannot actually have that conversation until we first have the conversation about your children having sibling rivalry and fighting at home. As a parent, honestly, how would you feel if that was the response the principal gives you when you tell them that my kids are being bullied at school? I'm sure many of you will not take it lightly, and as most parents will do, you will fight and you will push until you finally get the attention of the principal to do something. So that's the first level. And the second level is if the principal says, okay, I'm going to do something, and the first thing the principal does is tells you, I'm going to send your kids to the counselor. Now, mind you, the principal is also the father of the children that are bullying your kids at the playground, and he sends your kids to the counselor, who's the mom of the children that are bullying your kids at the playground. So your kids get to the counselor, and the counselor managed to convince your children that they have been bullied because it's their fault, and what they need is instead to go to detention. Again, as a parent, how would you feel? This is how truly many black people feel when we're trying to have the conversation about racial killing, and some people try to divert that to say, let's talk about black on black crimes. We're trying to say we can have both conversations, but don't use one to invalidate the other one.